Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge Forrester felt betrayed by his love, Brook Logan, for not standing with him during a company achievement. Forrester Creations was taken over by Carter Walton, and when he offered Brook the CEO position, she accepted it, a relationship-killing move according to Ridge. He dropped Brook and hopped into bed with his partner Taylor Hayes within about 24 hours. It wasn't just a weak moment to feel better though. Ridge and Taylor incontinently started planning for their future again. Fast forward to now, when the company is back in his hands and the only thing standing between Ridge and Brook is, principally, nothing. Brook has made her passions known. She's hurt by Ridge's conduct, but she's willing to work through it with him. After all, this is what he does many times. He gets frenetic at Brook and runs to Taylor, who inescapably takes him back. Also, Ridge gets wearied and wants his Logan back. Wash, wash, repeat. Twinkles after her son was fired from Forrester Creations, Brook spoke to Ridge intimately to maintain her case for a reunion. His response was to kiss her. Indeed, if he drags his bases about repairing their relationship, it's going to be. Taylor first returned last summer, allowing that she was dying from heart failure. It turned out that she was actually suffering from broken heart pattern, and Ridge helped her to heal from it. After averring that she didn't need a man or a relationship to be happy, Taylor was thrilled to jump back into bed with Ridge, despite knowing the pitfalls and his former patterns. She has no indication that he's shirking his way back to Brook, and the heartache this time around will probably be worse than ever. Once Ridge decides to go home to Brook, he'll need to break up with Taylor, and both effects are imminent. Brook doing what Brook does, stylish and contending with Ridge to take her back. And just like that, Brook Logan reverts to form and begs Ridge Forrester to consider taking her reverse. Ridge reverts to form and isn't relatively sure what to say. Taylor Hayes also reverts to form when she walks in on the discussion in Eric Forrester's office. Ridge, Taylor, and Brook have all done this numerous times ahead, and are about to go through the same cycle again. The only reason that Ridge and Taylor are indeed together now is because Ridge was sure that Taylor came Forrester Creations CEO to impale him and his family in the reverse. Now that he knows and believes what Brook has really been over to, this might change everything for Ridge. As for Taylor, she isn't about to let Ridge go so presto. She eventually has him back and refuses to let Brook win this time. She trusted Brook when they had their brief stint as BFFs, but also she went after Ridge again. Are we about to start another war between Brook and Taylor, all thanks to this pathetic and waffling man? Like Brook, Carter Walton also does some soliciting. He's not about to let Hope Logan go and is induced they're in love, and that their love can stand the test of time. Carter wants Hope to look past what happened in Eric's office, but she sayn't. Carter betrayed her, at least in Hope's eyes. Not only did he hand the company back to Eric and Ridge, but he allowed them to kill Hope for the future without arguing at all. To Hope, there's nothing left between them. Will Carter face the fact that Hope truly may have been using him each on? Maybe he'll realize there's another woman staying in the bodies, Daphne Rose, unless Zen Forrester gets to her first. Brook Logan kissed Ridge Forrester. And Hope Logan said farewell to Carter Walton, who chased her down to make a pitch to save their relationship. At Forrester Creations, Hope anticipated Carter to walk out with her as a platoon, but he claimed this was his livelihood and the Forresters were his family. Brook eventually piped up about all the division at the company, so Hope felt betrayed by her too. After Hope decided there was nothing left to say but goodbye, she stomped off to the cabin. Carter followed Hope there to apologize for how everything went down, but she felt like he was only trying to justify his conduct. Since Hope had formerly said farewell to Carter, she didn't suppose there was anything left to talk about. Carter argued that he could still endorse for Hope at the company, and tried to remind her of the love they participated. Still, Hope remained worried over Carter not fighting for her and siding with the Forresters. After Hope acted like they should forget their relationship and everything that had happened, she slammed him for folding like a house of cards. Hope claimed Carter didn't have what it took to be the leader of a company, and clearly didn't have what it took to be with her. Once Hope blustered about Carter being a betrayer and prompted him to leave, Carter cried and refused to let her push him down. Since what they had was special and worth fighting for, Carter told Hope that he wouldn't let this be the end of them. Back at Forrester Creations, Daphne Rose talked to Zen Forrester Dominguez about her real passions for Carter, and the fact that he merited better than Hope. In the design office, Will Spencer and Electra Forrester bandied Bill Spencer's unthinkable conduct regarding Luna Nozawa, before the discussion shifted to the Forresters recovering control. Electra conceded that Carter and Hope had been kind to her on with Ivy Forrester during all the preemption drama. Although Electra wished for harmony, she couldn't make any hopeful prognostications about that actually passing. Latterly, Daphne and Carter had a discussion with Electra and Will, so that led to Daphne raving about all Hope's damage and hoping for Carter's freedom. Conceded that what Carter and Hope did was wrong, but she didn't authorize of what Steffi Forrester was doing to Hope moreover. After Brook asked to speak with Ridge intimately, Steffi and Eric Forrester left them alone. That gave Brook and Ridge a chance to reappraisal all the issues that drove them piecemeal. Although Brook was hurt over how presto Ridge turned to Taylor Hayes, she missed Ridge and allowed. He missed her too. Now that the Forrester leadership situation had been resolved, Brook wanted to move beyond the pain of the history and make trust again. Since Brook was still hoping for a unborn together, she gave Ridge a kiss and pushed him to come home. Brook stood there crying as she claimed she wanted to be Ridge's Logan again. Ridge may give Brook updates on some heartbreaking news soon. Daphne Rose will entrust in Zen Forrester. Ridge Forrester gives Carter Walton and claim, and Steffi Forrester regains control of Forrester Creations. Daphne Rose confides in Zen Forrester. Zen and Daphne have come close since she started working at Forrester Creations. Of course, these two have commended in each other many times. Still, Daphne has no way directly answered him about her passions for Carter. Will Zend eventually get the answers he has been staying for? Will Carter choose Daphne over Hope Logan? Zend is sure that Daphne has fallen for Carter and wants to be with him. Unfortunately, Zend also knows that Carter wouldn't be happy with Daphne if the verity about her reason for coming to Forrester Creations comes out. Daphne may be smitten with Carter, but he's not going to be happy when he realizes that Steffi encouraged her to break up his relationship with Hope. Ridge Forrester gives Carter Walton an ultimatum. Carter took Ridge at face value when he tore up the LLC papers and gave Forrester Creations back to him. Still, Carter didn't bother to get in jotting that Hope for the future would remain in product, and that Hope would continue to be the profit for the line. Carter didn't indeed suppose that he'd be tricked by his stylish friend. Unfortunately, the first rule of business should be to get effects in jotting. In the end, Hope will be agonized and disgraced by the whole situation. Hope for the future is formally again shut down and Hope is fired. Yet Carter will stay with Forrester Creations and his musketeers rather of leaving with Hope. Hope will be crushed by Carter's conduct. Steffi Forrester is once again in control. Steffi will disregard her father and forefathers' pledge to Carter and instantly shut down Hope for the future again. Steffi will also fire Hope as she isn't good to be a profit for the brand. Steffi may be getting her vengeance on Hope, but what will end up coming from it? Will this be as smooth sailing as Steffi study? Steffi believes she's large and in charge at the moment. Still, Steffi has also been learning heavily on her hubby to cut ties with his son and shoot her back to jail. Will Hope use this to come between John Finnegan?